Our product was a camera, a Polaroid camera. So these were the sketches of them. I did not do the sketches.
There's a picture of our parts. I did the lens, as you can see right there. He did the camera case. Here's the camera lens investigation. The whole thing was basically just plastic and glass, so it didn't really conduct any electricity, and it wasn't magnetic. And there's a Maass. It's 33.2 grams, and it doesn't really flex either, or like permanently deform. And the whole camera itself costs about $20, so it's pretty cheap. Here's a recreation of it, along with the multi-view drawing on Onshape and the dimensions.
So I did the camera case, the investigation. It doesn't conduct electricity, and the metal test was not magnetic, as he said. It was mostly just plastic. Mass was 0.71 pounds. Volume was 15.03 inches. The density was 0.038 inches, and then the surface area was 72.7. And then the hand flexure test, there was a slight flex, but it didn't permanently deform or anything. And then it's a little zoomed in, but that was the recreation on Onshape with the dimensions.
So the camera lens, it's manufactured, and there are many different lenses come in a variety of different types, but this one's just a standard lens. And the lens itself, basically controls the amount of light that comes through the camera, so that you can actually take a decent picture, and it's not just like a white flash of light. Basically, it works kind of like the human eye, and it bends the light and refracts it to a single sharp focal point. And how the lens itself is made is through optical glass given to the manufacturer in the form of usually a pressed plate or a sliced glass plate. And then a curve generator is used to shape the lens into concave or convex forms. And then many different pieces of the concave or convex pieces of glass are put together. Small little individual lenses, and the cost for the units for the pieces of glass, it can range anywhere from 20 cents or $75,000, just depending on the type of lens that you're making. And the average camera lens is usually good for around 3 to 5 years before it really gets worn down. But a higher end camera can last 5 to 10. And basically over 90% of the product that we had was just plastic and glass, so it's not really that recyclable, but you could probably just give it back to the manufacturer if you want to recycle it, but usually they're not recycled too much.
So the camera case research, it's made of colloid compounds. It's durable, lightweight, and shock resistant. It's not resistant to chemicals though. They use the plastic and they mold it into very specific tolerances, and it's not very scratch resistant, but it depends on what you use to scratch it. It's made to protect the sensitive electronic parts, kind of like the lens and everything, and all the parts that can't get wet and everything. The chassis is molded and assembled to become the frame for the other parts. It can last a long time if it's well taken care of and properly cleaned. The polycarbonate is 100% recyclable through chemical recycling, so it has minimal impact on the environment. However, it is not biodegradable, means it takes a long time to fully.
And that's it.
All right.